I just finished meditation this morning, as I do, and the journal prompt today is managing your emotions. And so that was quite powerful this morning, because there were some things coming up. And I know that a long time ago I could not show my emotions, or when I show emotions, then they were maybe not real. You know what I mean? Like those kind of emotions which we get taught when we are kids. You should not cry, or you should not be so loud, and we get shushed here and there and everywhere. So we start living the life of others, because we are not allowed to be ourselves. We are not allowed to be authentic anymore. And so what happened in this state is that we are suppressing our emotions, and we are not really authentic anymore to ourselves. And that takes you out for many years, until you kind of like feel like there's something wrong, you cannot feel yourself anymore. Maybe you had this before. I cannot feel myself. I don't know who I am. And that is mostly because there is a completely disconnection of emotion and your body and your intelligence. And so, since I started to do meditation and breath work in the morning, early morning, I can feel that my connection is much more close again. And that to manage my emotions is not something which need to be managed, especially when I'm on my own. I should actually let the emotions flow. And of course, when you go to events, or if you are outside in a coffee shop, you may manage your emotions, right? But at home, I think it's okay to just let go. Letting go and be aware that there are emotions stuck, and be aware that they are there, and that also to accept them, that they are not hurting you, but mostly that they want to protect you, and that it is okay that those emotions show up when the time is right. And if you feel that you cannot let go of your emotions, if you feel like something is here but I cannot, and then you grab your phone and start to scroll up and down, that is a typical sign that you're avoiding to face your emotions. And we are doing that unconsciously. It's like a sub-program, because our ego doesn't like that we are solving those emotions, because it will get out of control. And again, as well, the ego is nothing bad. It's just trying to protect us not to be hurt. And that comes from past. I'm not even want to say it needs to be childhood always. It's not always the parents, We were going into school. There things happened, bullying, for example. I can remember those times where anyone, parents or siblings or auntie or anyone, says something to you, and when you are in your little childhood age, you look at them and say like, oh, that's me, I am like that, and we believe it. And so the body doesn't know, the mind doesn't know, is it real? Do they make a joke or not? They don't know. It's just, oh, okay, so I need to change. I need to change to be loved. Or I need to change to be heard. I need to change to be seen. And if not, then I'm not worthy, or I'm not seen, or I'm not good enough, or something wrong with me. All these thoughts are actually not real. It's not real. And since I do those meditations and this breath work, my emotional intelligence and my awareness is so much more present, and it goes throughout the day where I actually, it's like two people in me, two identities, which we actually have, two identities, which we are observing, like what's happening. When I feel happy emotion, I observe. When I feel negative emotion or I feel judgment, I observe. But I'm not resisting, and I'm not want to change it. I just observe, and this is new, I am actually very grateful for it. And since that happens, since that awareness is here, and since I am not resisting those emotions, but instead I am more grateful for it, I feel so much more relaxed. So much more. Yeah. That's what was the prompt. Powerful. So I'm happy about this. And that's why I wanted to share with you. As always, stay inspired.